Good evening, everybody. It is the 7th of September 2019. We're on Chernarus, we're in DayZ, we're on the PlayStation 4. The sun is up. Not quite sure what sort of day it's going to be, but we're on our way to the rally point in the northeastern corner of Chernarus. We've still got a long way to go, but hopefully we can do it tonight. Since this morning's stream, I've found a compass, so I'm much more happier going across country, which is coolio. And basically what I'm doing now is I'm just cutting across to get to the coast, because I figure that's probably going to be the fastest way to make my way north. I'm still ill, as you can see by that icon down below. I have, however, had a bit of good fortune in the fact that I've come across, when I was just wandering through the woods doing a shortcut, came across somebody's base, and I not only did I get a load of shotgun ammo and some more food, but I picked up this baby, a Mosin, with ammunition as well. So I'm quite well kitted up for the raid tomorrow night in terms of firepower. I need a scope really with this Mosin, but I've got a shotgun with way more shells than I need. I've got a pistol with I've got a couple of mags for the pistol, but I think that the shotgun will be what I'm using. What I don't have is the kit. This great blue helmet. It's well funny, doesn't it? There we go. But it is a ballistic helmet, so I wouldn't mind having a bigger backpack as well, just so I am kind of at my limit. But I've got some spare shoes. I'm just a bit worried, because this is the server that we're going to be doing the raid on, and it's a popular server. You know, as the sun comes up, and this time of night as well, there's probably going to be quite a few people playing. That's why I was keen on maybe getting to the coast, because if I get to the coast I can just run along the beach, picking up the odd bit of food, and then maybe getting there safely. Because it would be, since the 1.04 update, you can't server hop the way you used to be able to. You know, otherwise I'd server hop to an empty server, zoom, run my way around that map, and then server hop back to the server I want to be on. But you do that and it kicks you to another part of the island, or another part of Chernarus. But I do have to keep my wits about me, because this is a public server, so there's always a chance there'll be nasty people around. Okay, we will have a hunt round here, because I'm pretty short of drinks. I could do with a water bottle or a canteen. Definitely. More 9-volt batteries as well for my torch. I've got tape, don't need tape. I'm getting a bit thirsty. Because I'm ill, I can't drink that much. If I drink too much I just throw up. So I've just got to drink in small amounts. What we'll do, let's go and find what town we're in, and then I'll work out where the water pump is, and then we'll go and have a drink. What condition are my shoes in? Let's have a look. Boots are still pristine, so no need to change them. The cupboard is bare back here. I have, however, got plenty of zombies out here, so I want to be careful. And these bad boys got any drinks on them? Nope. OP. What's that? OPNO. 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 Let's get in here and figure out where I am. OPNO. 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 Okay, we're in Olivets. So we're not that far away from the coast now. There is a church here, and the water fountain is just south of the church. So that should be. Oh, Moxie, thank you very much. Moxie done with a £5 donation in the chat. Thank you very much, sir. That is very kind of you. Thank you very, very, very much. That'll all go back into running the Discord and the private server and the general. V's good. Good to have you along. You reached the rally point yesterday, realised there's a long server, now travelling back to the rally point with no shoes. Where are you? Because we could always... I've got spare shoes. So we can... Oh, Oliver! We could always join up. In fact, there are some spare shoes. In... Ols, come here. There are some spare shoes here. Are you close to where I am? Right, let's go and find the... let's go and find this church, and then we can figure out where the... Ooh. We can figure out where the water pump is, because there's quite a few zombies around here.
Who are you playing with?
No one. Okay, well, I'm along the east coast. Well, I'm heading towards the east coast. So we could always meet up. Have I got room in my backpack for some more shoes? Well, I've got shoes. I've got spare shoes in there, so needs be. So we can find this church, and then I can figure out where the water pump is. There are a lot of zombies around here. Alright, there's the church. So the water pump is south of the church. Good evening, Claire. Good to have you along as well. It's a lovely day in Chernarus. Just making our way to the rally point. Right, excellent. I'm going to have to drop some stuff. I've got a hacksaw, just in case we need to get into the place. Right, let us... what we're going to drop. I've got too much stuff, you see. What takes up a lot of space. I suppose I could eat this tomato. Hope I'm not sick though. Good evening, Rossi. Are you going to be coming along to the meetup tomorrow where we're going to go on this raid? Don't mention the don't mention the server in the chat though. Hello, young man. Oh, this guy's got some food. Oh, I still haven't got enough space. Right, I'm going to have to drop something. So we need to find space for 4. It's because I've got this rifle in my backpack as well. I've got loads of bandages. I could drop some bandages, can I? Right. And then what else could we drop? This rice is taking up a lot of space. I've probably got more than enough. How many shotgun shells have I got? 10, 20, 30. I've got way too many shotgun shells. They only take up 1 space though, don't they? I don't like dropping them. Duct tape takes up loads of space. 4. This rice is taking up loads of space, and there's not much left of it. So what we could do, if we eat some rice. We'll just eat that much rice. We'll drop that. We'll take. Oh, I still haven't got enough space. Why haven't I got enough space now? I ate the rice. Oh, I guess the rice wasn't taking up much space, was it? Oh. Oh. Maybe we leave it then. How much food have I got left? I've still got the rice there. Let's drop the rice. There we go. Let's take the tin of baked beans. Excellent. Right, now, where's this water pump so I can have a drink? Did I just see somebody run past then? I don't think I did. Right, onwards. What I really need now is a larger backpack. Alright, here we go. Kitchen knife. That's probably in better condition than this thing. It's damaged. So let's take that. It's got into the holster. Excellent. Right, let's drink. Interesting, I was watching a video about the patch that's live on the PCs that just gone to the stable PCs, and apparently now you've got to be very careful when you come across what's that? Come across canteens or bottled water. Oh no! Oh no! Get up! Oh, see that? I was being sick. It's because I drank too much water. That's a big danger when you're ill. If there'd been more than one zombie, I would have been zombie meat then. Yeah, so I don't know if they've added a mechanic where you can empty bottles of water, or whether you just make... Oh, right, plastic bowl. Excellent. Right, I think we can make some space, can't we now? Because this is damaged. Oh no, it's just worn. Oh, must be my jacket. Must be damaged. Yeah. Let's fix this baby up. Okay. So we can go back to the pump and fill this up with water, can't we? Right, let's get out of here. Let's head to the coast. So we're going to be going northeast that way. Thanks everybody for coming along to the stream. It's great to have you along on this Saturday night. Hope everybody's enjoying a good weekend. Still got Sunday to go. I'm back at work tomorrow, unfortunately, but hey, someone's got to bring the pennies in. Is that the sea up in the distance, or is it just the mist? It's funny, I've missed playing on the private server. It's not until you actually start playing on them that you realise that, you know, that tension you have all the time of... Is, in fact, I didn't catch it on stream, but I did have a moment this morning where I was heading towards some military tents and there was somebody there, and so I like hit the dirt and I had to take my blue helmet off because, you know, I was sticking out like a sore thumb. And I crawled around on my belly to like flank around and see if I could get a flank on them, which I did. But unfortunately, they run off too quick before I could ambush them. But your state of mind, you're at Brzezeki, right? Let's see where that is compared to me. Okay, I'm roughly going to mark on the map where I think I am. It's Scalespeeder pub. Oh right, you know, you're right. Yeah, you're way far north, more north than I am. I'm nowhere near there. I'm halfway down the map compared to you. I'm just coming up to Berzino. Yeah, but it's like a PUBG final circle thing, you know, that tense moment, because you know you're just one bullet away from losing everything and having to start on a beach all over again. It's unlike anything else in gaming. I mean, you have to put so many hours in, don't you, to to your characters. It'd be interesting. What I will have to do is when I get a fresh spawn, just to see if you really go for it, you know, how quickly you can get suited and booted. You know, say you just hammer your way inland. As soon as you spawn up, run around, grab like a couple of cans of drink, a couple of cans of food, then just sprint inland to get to the towns where there's more loot. Because sometimes you think maybe the way we do it when we do it slowly isn't the best way. Did you find some shoes, Moxie? That's the important thing. Can't have you running around in rags. Now, let me have a look. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to worry about getting any more weapons or any more kit now. I'll probably just really rely on my shotgun. Right. It does look beautiful, this game, doesn't it? When you're out in the countryside like this. Morning mist. Oh, a fence. This is a... we might find some apples in here. What do you reckon? In an orchard. What are the chances of finding some apples? Is it the right time of year? It is in the UK at the moment. Nice apple on the floor for us. There's plenty of apples on the... oh, are they apples? Yeah, I mean, I know they're two-dimensional, but I'm pretty sure they're meant to be apples, those. I think I'm pretty near the coast now. Okay, no apples in the orchard. I thought I was near the coast. I'm looking around. If you find pliers, they will be handy to remove barbed wire from bases. Good call, my friend. Good call. Barbed wire from bases, yes. Just spawning in. Don't know where yet. Ah, right. Are you on the right server, Rossi? I guess is the question. And are you a fresh spawn? I feel a little bit exposed running across this field. See how quickly my character gets thirsty. Let's have a little drink. That'll do. I don't drink any more than that. Let's just see if we're sick again. Right, okay, so yes, you're on the right server, and no, you're not a new spawn. Well, that's cool. Covering some miles today, I tell ya. And I will have to visit the bases of not only the true survivors, hopefully sometime this week, but I will have to visit the bases of the DayZ militia as well. You guys have been building, and because I've been making lots of videos about other games like PUBG and Ghost Recon. What's this? No pliers in there, I'm afraid. We have got a little industrial area here. I will look for some pliers. Visit yours? Yes, I'll come and visit yours as well, Rossi. I'll promise to keep it secret. Yeah, you're funny. I'll turn up with a load of with like a posse. Right, here he is. Here's the guy that started it. Though I have to admit, that whole storyline from doing the car rally and you shooting the guy from the Death's Head, who happens to be Jamie anyway, and then the whole battle in the airfield, that was amazing. All of that was some of the most fun I've ever had in online gaming. It was so much fun, so funny. It really was great. Poor old Moxie sweating away in that control tower. Right, here we go. Right, we're at the coast now, so I need to keep my wits about me, but the advantage of moving along the coast is that I should be able to find little drinky poos and food to keep me going. Having a poorly tummy, I can't keep my food down. I can't keep my drink down, so I need to drink little and often. Okay. So I tell you what, let's not look too threatening. Let's just run along. Glad you enjoyed it. Tip Chief says, hi, can you make a fishing pole and fish? Not yet. Not yet. I understand that's something they do want to introduce into the game, but I'm pretty sure you can't fish yet. You can hunt chickens, sheep, cattle, deer, wolves even, but not yet fish. Ooh. Ooh. It only takes 30. But that is bigger than my bag. So let's... Well, it's not too bad that actually. That's not too bad. Okay. That's good. I built 4 towers at the south base. They have frames but no walls. Does that still count for the challenge for Apache? I guess so. Although it's not. It's a work in progress, really, isn't it? You know, it's got to be finished. I will come and have a look at it. So you've got a south base, and presumably you've got a base somewhere else as well that I can come and have a look at. We'll have to do a through the keyhole. Can you imagine? Can you see who lived here? If you've just joined the stream, this is DayZ on the PlayStation 4. I'm on a public server, and my mission this evening, or tonight, is to make my way to the rally point for the raid that we're going to be doing tomorrow. So I've got to go all the way up to Svetlojarsk and then head west. So I thought probably one of the safest things to do would maybe just head to the coast, because I can't get lost there. And hopefully we'll only come up against new spawns. We can just leg it if we get into trouble. Okay, so where I'm coming up to Brazino now, I think. Yeah, lumber mill. Sorry. Yeah, this is lumber mill. We've got plenty of food now. Wish I could just shake this infection. We seemed to keep that last lot of water down, didn't we? This is going to be a little bit of a dangerous part now. Stick to the coast though. Most people, as soon as they spawn in, they start moving inland, don't they? Because they want to get to the good loot. But we do have the threat of zombies, so I do need to be careful. Thank you everybody for joining the stream. Obviously if you haven't pressed that like button, press the like button. Do us a favour. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. For more Walking Simulator DayZ content, where you can watch me wander around Chernarus. Let's see if there's any pliers. Any pliers for Moxie? Really want to hang around in this area too much. Oh, working gloves, yeah, they'd be better than these things. That's better. I've been wearing surgical gloves for the past several hours. Didn't feel quite right, you know. What's that? Oh, electrical repair kits. Denim skirt. Not today, thank you. How did a school backpack end up in here? I've discovered that wearing no shoes makes you totally silent when crouch walking. That will come in handy. It does. Do you have to just walk slowly though and be very careful what you're walking on so you don't start cutting your feet? I do feel very exposed over here. Getting a bit thirsty again, aren't I? Let's have a look at the map. If I head west, there is a... If I look out for the police station. Right, so just south of the police station there is, tell you what, while we're here, right, we need to be careful now because there could be people around here. Does that fit on my... Doesn't fit on my Mosan, does it? Oh well. Someone's been here recently and reloaded. I don't like this, someone's been here recently. Let's have a drink. Fill up our water bottle and get out of here. Place got another door. Let's go. A little bit of tension there. Just a little bit. It's funny, DayZ, isn't it? When you're watching it, I don't think... I know if you've played DayZ, you'd watch and go, oh gosh. You know what the tension is on a public server, or even in private servers, because there's always the threat of, if you're in the hostile zone, or even zombies, too many zombies gang up on you, and you've had it. It really is an amazing game. Just going to keep moving now. Heading up towards the rally point. Still got a fair way to go though. Saying that, this is the last big town. Well, before we get to Svetlojarsk, and that could be dangerous. It's pretty hot, Svetlojarsk. Let's have a look. Let's have a look in here. Some binoculars. Could come in handy, but I'm pretty weighed down now, aren't I? Oh, we've got plenty of space in the backpack. Oh, hello. How are my boots doing? Hunter boots getting worn. Okay. So next set of boots we find, we will replace these. Kind of Pipsy. Let's rock and roll. There's another dangerous place in the distance. Actually, that's the cargo wreck. Got to be careful around there. Good evening, Johan Bailey. Welcome to Chernarus. Welcome to PlayStation 4. Welcome to the mission to get to the rally point for tomorrow's raid, kicking off at approximately 8 PM UK time, which is BST, British Summer Time. In fact, what I will do in a minute... What server is this? I can't tell you, I'm afraid, because this is where we're going to be having a raid tomorrow. It's not a private server, I'll say that, it's a public server. But we don't want to tip off the base we're going to raid. Hopefully it's still there. I know there's been a lot of troubles with DayZ, they've been moving some servers around, and people's bases and cars and equipment has been disappearing, so we could well get to this place and it could be abandoned, or it could have de-rezzed, it could have despawned. Did I tell you earlier about the base I came across earlier? So I was just randomly running through a wood, you know, in the middle of nowhere, and just bumped into a big tent. I think it was the medium tent. I don't know, the one you can walk inside. Just one in there, with a load of ammunition and Mosin inside it as well. So shows you hide stuff and people find it. And it was just randomly. I was just randomly running through this wood. There was nothing else near it, and I was like, "Hello, this is a tent." Bosh. Right, so here we go. In fact, I tell you what we could do. We could get really posh here, can't we? Any signs of enemy activity? It's great. They're great, these binoculars, aren't they? This is an amazing looking game. Look at this. Look at this. Okay. What I will do is I will go into the tree line and make my way along the tree line there. There could be somebody with a sniper just with Overwatch Someone who enjoys killing new spawns. My server is American 76 invite or try and raid my huge base. Well, I tell you what, that is, John, that is a challenge and a half. What you should do, my friend, because whether we'd remember that, I don't know. You want to come and join our Discord. If you're over 18, we've got a Discord, and then if you put a message in there, is it PlayStation? Is it? I'm sure some of the guys would take you up on that idea. Obviously, we'd have to spawn in and then get kitted up and do all that sort of stuff. There we go. Let me invite you to the Discord. So this invite is good for anybody in the chat. Actually, if you're over 18, you can come and join our Discord. I think it would work. Works for one day, that invite, I think. So if you're watching this after the fact and you see that link in the chat as it comes past, it probably won't work for you. But if you go to any of my other videos about DayZ, or any of my other videos, really, most of them will mention the Discord. But as I say, it's over 18s only. Joan Bailey says it's a fresh server. It's loot all over. Sounds great, mate. That's what we play DayZ for, the loot. Gotta have the good loot. Does anybody know if people have found a way to dupe after 1.04? I haven't been playing public servers enough to know. Around we go. Can't see anybody around, but I'm not going to risk it. We're going to keep on keeping on. It's funny, whenever we do these community nights where you've got to get somewhere, it's all right. I've got to get to, as long as I can get to the rally point, so I'm there at the beginning, that's okay. It doesn't matter if I die straight away as soon as we start the mission, but as long as I can at least get to the rally point, that's the important thing. Should have brought a teddy bear with me and I could have done the Captain Ted challenge. At the rally point, still no shoes on top of a tower. Found a bear trap. Shotgun in shed, not very camouflaged, looked like a clown. Well, look at me with my blue head. See if I can find you some spare shoes on the way. What a great view from here. This game, honestly, this game's amazing. Look at that. No shoes. On we go. See, I'm getting thirsty again. I can't last very long with this poor tummy. How are my shoes doing? Okay, still just worn, so that's okay. Could do with finding a mushroom to eat or something like that. It's 11:15 here in the UK, so it's getting pretty late. I have to get to the rally point though. We have to get to the rally point. Because if I've got work tomorrow, so I suppose I could get up early, but you don't know, you could turn on the server and it'd be pitch black. And although I have got a torch, I wanted to save the battery for just in case we spawn in tomorrow night and we need light. I've got one torch with one battery, and I've got a road flare. Okay, so we're not that far away from Svetlojarsk now. And then when we get to Svetlojarsk, it's just north of Svetlojarsk. We'll be a right crew, won't you? Me with probably got diarrhea, sickness and diarrhea, haven't I? Because I can't keep any fluids down. Moxie looking like a clown with no shoes. I tell you what, the other thing will happen, Moxie and Rossi, we'll get there and the whole death said militia. What's the green one? Oh, here we go. That's that got a battery in. No. It's a green day sack. So what they call them, a day sack? Dry sack, isn't it? Okay, at least we've got some more fluids. What's that? Got some more food. Okay, so we're okay for food. It's funny, isn't it, in DayZ? What happens is, sometimes it can seem for hours you're struggling for food and drink. You know, you're going from village to village, you can't find anything. You're drinking from the pumps because you can't find a water bottle or a canteen. You start killing chickens, and you know, last night I was playing, I got desperate for food, so I had to kill a chicken. You know, and it takes you half an hour. You find a chicken, you skin it, then you make a fire. Before you know it, half an hour's gone. But love every minute of it. It's very good indeed. I can't help thinking that if the format of this game, the idea of it, not the story, not the background, but the way that it's set up, and the fact that, you know, you have this world with no hardly any NPCs. I mean, in this world we just have zombies, don't we? Who don't really do much apart from try and kill you. You know, just they really should have done. Can you imagine if I don't know if you've played Fallout 76, but Fallout 76 is a similar sort of an idea. We have this big open world, and you wander around doing stuff. But obviously in Fallout you have to have quests to do and things like that. Now, I'm not saying that they should put quests into DayZ, but rather the other way around. That, you know, if they did a Fallout game like this, you know, with the Fallout look, you know, with vaults that you could explore and stuff, how cool would be that? Again, no NPCs, you know, ones that give you quests and stuff like that. I mean, but you could do it the way they do it in Fallout 76. We just have terminals, and you'd have the odd robot wandering around, and then you'd have baddies. You know, what the, you get super mutants, don't you, and things like that. And you know, you just find yourself washed up on an island in the Fallout world. You know, you don't know why you're there, and it could be exactly the same, but it would have the Fallout aesthetic. I think that would be so cool. Right, we're coming up to Svetlajarsk now. So let us look at the map. So, because I'm going to need some water. Gosh, the water pump's right back in the city. Oh wow, I don't know if I want to risk it. Actually, I'll tell you what I could do. If I approach through the woods... Might not be too bad. Might not be too bad. In fact, there's a hospital on the southwestern side of Svetlajarsk. I could see if there's any antibiotics in there that might help me shrug off this illness. I've got charcoal tablets, I've got multivitamins. Maybe I can find some boots for Moxie as well. Have you seen the new Bohemian interactive game called Vigor that is free to play coming out? Yeah, yeah. I've done some videos on it. It's pretty cool actually. It's all right. It's kind of a cross between DayZ and PUBG. It's definitely worth downloading. If you've got an Xbox, it's definitely worth downloading and playing it. I mean, I'm pretty sure it will come to PlayStation at some point. They'd be insane if it doesn't come to PlayStation. But it's all it's okay. It's all based around the idea that there's been a nuclear war, and so loads of people have gone to Scandinavia. I think you're in Norway, and you have your base, and your base is your base. Nobody can come to your base. Nobody can attack it. Nobody can take anything away from your base. It's your base, and then you choose which part of the island you want to go to, and you go to a particular area. And then you've got 15 minutes in that area to loot up, so you can just loot up normal stuff, you know, stuff for crafting, you know, typical like Fallout stuff, electrical bits, mechanical bits, and you find guns, you find ammunition, all this sort of stuff. And then an aeroplane will come in and drop a supply crate as well. And there's you, and I think there's 9 other people as well on each sort of instance when you do this game. And so then you make a decision, you know, do you go after the supply drop? Because if you get killed by someone else, you lose everything else that you took into that particular instance. And so you've always got the decision-making process of, right, I'm going to go to this particular area. Do I take my sniper rifle and risk losing it, my good one that's taken me a while to come up? Do I take my shotgun? Do I take my Tommy gun? Do I just go in with a simple pistol? All these sorts of thoughts cross your mind. Yeah, and then you get your stuff and you come out, and then you can upgrade your weapons and do stuff like that. So yeah, it's okay. It's all right. If you've played, it helps if you've played DayZ. Right, there's the right. Okay, so if you play DayZ, you'll kind of be used to the type of shooting that it is. I think they had to go free to play because not enough people would be willing to pay for it. I struggle though with these companies that just release them on Xboxes, because it's like they do know that there's like 80 million PlayStation 4s and only like 40 million Xboxes, but they seem to ignore that fact. I tell you, if you haven't got an Xbox, the game to download and try for free is a game called The Hunt Showdown. That is really good. That is really. It's like a cross between Resident Evil 7, PUBG, and Red Dead Redemption. Yeah, it's really cool. It's like set in like Louisiana. Imagine the swamps of Louisiana. Right, there's the hospital, I think. Is that the hospital? And you're like these hunters, like cowboy types with 6-shooters and shotguns and Winchesters. And you're kind of bounty hunters, and you've got to go in and find these monsters and kill them. No, this isn't the hospital. The graphics are amazing. The sound design is so cool. And you can play it for 2 hours for free, which is good. So I don't know why I'm messing around looting. I should just find what I'm looking for and then get out of here. Kuba Booba in the chat says, "Hey, is this game worth getting? I haven't heard much about it." If you like the look of it, this post-apocalyptic look, and you're after more of an adventure game, well, a survival game this is rather than an adventure game. A survival adventure game it is, rather than a shooter. Then I would always say, if you can, wait for it to go on sale. Wait for it to go on sale, because at £40 I think it's a little bit stiff, but at £30 or whatever the equivalent is in US dollars or whatever your currency is, it's probably worth having at that price. I mean, I've had so much fun with this game. So many hours of, but it takes a long time to play. You know, each game session takes an awful long time. Right, just heard some shooting. There's another saw. Do we take the other saw? I'm full. I am full. What can we drop? Surely one saw will be enough. We don't need another one, do we? Right, where's... Is it like the Long Dark? I've never played the Long Dark, so I don't know. Imagine a massive island. You know, imagine PUBG, but like 5 times bigger. You get 1 life, so if you're dead, that's it. You're dead. And the only win state is staying alive. You have got to eat, you've got to drink, you've got to find clothes. Right, there's the hospital. Oh, look how thirsty I am. I've just realised I'm dangerously thirsty. Didn't see that happening. Right, let's get in here. Close all the doors. That's it, you're not drinking any more, otherwise you'll be sick. Come on, give me some antibiotics. So for example, my character is ill at the moment. If you look in the bottom right corner, you see that little splodgy thing, and I've got a stomach bug, some sort of virus, or which means that I can't drink too much. If I drink too much, I just throw it up. But the problem with that is that I keep getting dehydrated very quickly. Morphine? No, don't need that. I want the is it tetracycline or something like that? Okay, no luck. DayZ could definitely do with a bit more loot, I think. They need to turn it up a little bit, the loot dial. Does it snow or get super cold? It doesn't snow, it rains. The weather gets very bad and your character gets cold. If you look in the bottom right hand corner of the screen, you'll see that there's the 5 main things. So the one on the far right, the cross, is your overall health. So at the moment my health is going up. The next one is your the blood. That's the droplet. So for example, if you're bleeding a lot, that will drop down. Then you've got your temperature. So if you get caught out in the rain and you get very wet, your temperature will drop. Then you've got how hungry you are. That's the apple. And then you've got the bottle, which is how thirsty you are. And if any of those drop down too far, your overall health starts dropping. So for example, now my thirst is dropping again. So I need to stay on top of that. But again, because I've got this illness, I've got to be careful that I don't drink too much, otherwise I'll just be sick. Moxie Don in the chat says, I didn't mind paying £40 for this game. I've been waiting for years to play it. Scalespeeder's community just enhances the experience. So join us for the long dark survival similar. Oh right, well, thank you very much, Doxy. Thank you for saying that. I do try. Right, okay, so let's have. Though saying that, it's not me. It's everybody else in the community who does the good stuff. Alright, I've got a fair way to go to get to the water pump. Is there a back door to this place? Oh, let's just take this guy out. That gunfire's not too far away. So, if I can control these lines of sight. They never have much in them, do they, these restaurants? Okay, so to my right there should be the square. The water pump. Pretty sure the water pump is straight ahead of me now. Get these buildings. These are the ones. No, they're not. There is so much more to DayZ. It's very addictive. Where are you? I'm coming to the Titanic. No, I'm well past there, mate. I'm in. I'm up at Svetlojarsk now. I'm not that far away from the rally point. Oh, I found some boots for you. Oh, sugar, I need to drop some stuff. Do we really need these? Right, I've got you some boots. How have you died in the game? How long have we got? Starvation, dehydration. Yep. Starved to death. Got too hungry. Been shot by the people. Fallen off high ledges. Most common way is being killed by zombies. Early on, actually. And then probably... What tends to happen is, once you get over the hump of surviving for the first few hours, and you've got enough food and drink to keep you going, you tend to be alright. Fell on Overwatch duty, yes. Good evening, Keith. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm almost at the... Right, which way do I need to go? Right, I need to be heading kind of north. Yeah, right, let's head north. I have got spare boots for you, Moxie. So hang on. I'm heading towards the rally point. Sorry, I just dropped some binoculars. We don't really need them. What's the longest you've survived? Kuba Booba says. Oh, days and days and days. Probably a week or more. If you play very conservatively on the public server, you can survive for a long time. And the other trick, this is my biggest hint. As soon as you hear wolves, quit out of the game. So as soon as you hear it, "Arr," that's it. Just quit. Because I've been killed by wolves a couple of times now, and it's normally when you're pretty much kitted up. Right. Okay. So this here, this is a classic area here, because up that road there's some military tents. I'm passing a murder scene, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I got shot in the head down here once. Right, I'm just gonna get up here. Just want to get my bearings, just to make sure I am in the right... Yeah, I'm pretty sure if I keep going north, should be pretty much on track. So what we're looking for is an antenna. Whew. Stay sharp though, because there could be people around. People love Svetlojarsk. Huh. Hmm. He says. Okay. Right. I think it's directly over there. It's on the end of a little road. I'd imagine on top of a hill. It's got to be up there somewhere. Let's see if we can find a... Oh, gunfire going off. See, people love Svetojarsk. There's something about this place. It's perfect for ambushes. Whew, don't fancy going down there. Let's move away from the gunfire. You're on the tower waving. Was I looking in the right direction? Yeah, since I dropped the binoculars. That's me and zombies. Oh, right. Okay. So I guess you're down in the town then, Rossi. Right. I've got to go and meet up with Moxie because it's 11:10 and I have got work in the morning. I'm sure you'll be fine. A man of your skills and capabilities and a few zombies. Ooh, look what we found. In the woods south. Blue helmets are a no-no, but it's all I could find. I couldn't find any green ones. How the hell do I get down from off here? Where's another mushroom? Oh, wait a minute. Am I here already? I think I'm here. To some nails. Am I here? Is this... I suppose we've got to go to the top, haven't we? Oh, look, there is... Hello, sir. I do believe that's... Moxie. I'm very well. I thought I was on the wrong ridge. I didn't realise.
No, you're right, yeah.
Right, I've got something for you then. I'm just going to go in this... Let me eat the rest of this mushroom.
There's a shotgun in that shed if you want it.
I'm good, mate. I've got one. Right, would you like working boots or trail shoes? They're both pristine.
Working boots, I'd prefer those.
Right, okay, mate. I have some working boots here for you, sir. And I'm going to change my shoes as well.
Thank you.
Yeah, so it's those. Yeah, there we go. Brilliant. Do you need any food or drink?
No, I'm alright with food and drink. Oh, did you wear that?
I think that's Rossi.
No, that's right. He always likes to make an entrance, doesn't he?
It does indeed. It's probably attracting all sorts of nefarious types, I'd imagine. I tell you what I might do. Have I got a... I might do something. I might drop my axe. I could go double shotgun.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. But have you got enough shells?
Oh yeah, I've got loads of shells. I've got 10, 20, 30, 3 and a box. I've got about 40 shells. I've got about 40, so... I've got a Mosan as well.
Yeah, I've left the Mosin at camp. Well, saying that, that's the private server, isn't it? What am I on about?
Right. Oh no, I like my axe. So I'll hold on to my axe. Right. Okay. So is Rossi on his way? Is he?
Well, if you want to get off, I'll look out for us.
Yeah. All right. That'd be cool. So I've got work in the morning. Brilliant. Fantastic. Well, it's great seeing you.
Yeah.
And I'll see you tomorrow night about 8 o'clock, where Savington is going to lead us in this raid, or we're all going to get shot by the Death's Head, and it's all going to be an ambush.
Oh right. I went on the tower, but I didn't see any bases in the area.
No, I don't know. But we'll see. But no matter what, I mean, we can all, even if the base is gone, because I know some of them have despawned, haven't they? We can go and kill all the zombies down in the town, can't we, or something like that. We'll have a laugh. We'll do something like that anyway.
Okay.
Right, Doody. Thank you very much, and I'll see you tomorrow night, mate.